My name is Michael Santos. I'm the founder of Prison Professors, and I'm super enthusiastic to share some great news with members of our community. And I know if you're watching this program on Prison Professors, you might be inside of a prison. Most of our audience are people who do not have access to the internet, but they're serving time inside of jails and prisons across America. And we pipe these videos in through DVD with hopes of helping more people prepare for success upon release. And I'm super enthusiastic because I've got great news to share today. We are making a $15,000 donation today to our nonprofit, which will allow us to distribute more than 1,000 books of the newest release plan, which I really am excited to share with all of you. I'll read a little bit about it in our journal for today. And then I'll have some more conversation about that on the other side of this video. But remember, it's important for you to be documenting your story every single day. The harder you work toward preparing for success, the more successful we become in advocating for more incentives. So let me start reading with today's journal. So this one is from today, August the 4th, 2023. And I will read now. So I'm super enthusiastic to announce that our little company will donate another $15,000 to fund our nonprofit today. Those resources will allow us to distribute more than 1,000 copies of our new release plan workbook to institutions and individuals. We'll begin placing the order this weekend, and Amazon will ship those books to people in federal prisons across the nation. We'll also donate several hundred copies to reentry coordinators who actively teach our course, Preparing for Success After Prison. By donating our money to the nonprofit, we're showing other sponsors that we stand by our motto. We never ask anyone to do anything we didn't do. That's the motto of Prison Professors. Distributing our release plan workbook is essential in our advocacy quest. People may not grasp the connection because they don't have any historical context. Before 2017, few people would have believed that laws would allow people to earn 10 or 15 days per month of time credits. But the First Step Act exists because advocacy persuaded leaders to pass the law. Without advocacy, laws don't change. To advocate effectively, we need tools, tactics, and resources. We advocate for the expansion of incentives. For example, the introduction of work release programs for people in federal prison, opportunities for furloughs, mechanisms that will allow people to earn freedom in incrementally higher levels through merit. Our release plan course will become a resource to help individuals prepare for success upon release, but it will become an asset that we can use in our advocacy. People must learn how to build a release plan that shows why they are worthy candidates for higher levels of liberty. They use the same tactics that leaders used to build great companies. 1, they've got to define success. 2, create a plan that leads to success. 3, put priorities in place. 4, build tools, tactics, and resources. 5, adjust in response to changes. 6, measure progress with accountability metrics. And 7, execute the plan, evolving with incremental progress. The workbook that we are donating to more than 1,000 people will help them understand how they can use our new platform, Prison Professors Talent, to their advantage. Since they cannot see the website on the internet, we produced a book that includes visual representations, and those visuals will help people see and learn from our lessons. They will understand how and why, 1, to create a bio defining their commitment to success. 2, to write a journal showing that they are working daily to prepare for success upon release. 3, to memorialize what they have learned from books, showing that they are self-directed learners. And 4, to iterate their release plan, showing how they can leverage a good plan to apply for higher levels of liberty upon release. Now, those strategies helped me build a massive support network while I crossed through 26 years in federal prison. Because I adhered to those strategies, I have conducted more than $10 million in business during my first 10 years of liberty. They have helped me land on my feet after prison, opening opportunities to work toward being the change I want to see. With the release plan, others will learn how to use their prison time to prepare for success upon release. They should support systems, just as I did, and create income opportunities even before the person gets released from prison. By profiling deliberate strategies people are taking to prepare for success, we anticipate being able to advocate more effectively. I'll provide updates tomorrow on what Amazon says about shipment dates. But what's really important for all of our group to know is that if you want to build a pathway that's different from your life when you went into the system, like I'm showing you right here on the BOP's homepage. I mean, this is amazing. I still look at it because it's so exciting for me. I'm filming this on August the 4th, but you see this has been on the homepage of the website since June the 30th, 2023. And it's describing what does reentry success look like. Well, you don't have to take my word for it. It's right there on the website. And this is what I want for everybody who's in prison. I want every person in prison to be thinking about how can you emerge more successfully? What strategies can you take today to become the change that you want to see in the world? And you'll see, as I told you before, we don't ask anybody to do anything that we didn't do. If you scroll down this page of one of our websites at prisonprofessors.com, you will see all the donations that we have made since launching this nonprofit initiative. We never ask anyone to do anything that we didn't do. And with our $15,000 donation today on August the 4th, 2023, we have now crossed more than $500,000 that we have donated to this nonprofit. So you'll see here at the bottom, since we started in 2020, we donated $10,000. In 2021, we donated $145,000. In 2022, we donated $315,000. And so far in 23, when we had to do a lot of recalibrating and rebuilding, we've donated $30,000 in cash, which is funding the donations, but that's brought us up to a $500,000 in donations that we have made, and other groups have donated another $568,000 for a total donated amount so far of $1,068,000. So we're super proud to be able to say that we never ask anybody to do anything that we didn't do, and we're super proud that we get to have this impact on the lives of hundreds of thousands of people, really teaching the strategies they can start using today to become more successful when they come home. This is our pattern of trying to end intergenerational cycles of recidivism. We've worked with so many people and built so many different facets of our infrastructure with, one component is to create courses that we bring into prisons and show people what they can be doing today to sow seeds for a pathway to excellence. We build relationships with staff members who allow us to bring us these courses into jails and prisons. We build relationships with employers that will hire formerly incarcerated people upon their release, and we've built relationships with other organizations, halfway houses and probation offices, to help formerly incarcerated people transition if they need an income opportunity or a job when they get out. We do our best to try and help those roles as well. We stand behind this commitment when we say we would never ask anybody to do anything that we didn't do. And I don't think you're going to find a lot of other people that not only invest their time, but invest their money, right? This is a real ministry for my wife, Carol, my partner, Justin. We're just people that went through the system. We're not big companies. We're just people who truly believe that the system could be better served by measuring justice through incentives, through merit. And that's one of the reasons I don't have my book here, but if I had my book, I'd be holding it up to show earning freedom. This is a concept we started writing about decades ago, and we advocated it for this concept long before there was a First Step Act, and we're still pushing today. But we cannot succeed without help from people in prison. justice impacted people. You've got to be measuring your pathway to excellence. You've got to be showing how and why you are worthy of release. That's what the release plan is all about. It's about having one version today, but then recognizing at some point you are going to want to advocate so that either your sentencing judge, a case manager, a warden, a future employer, somebody else is going to be saying, is continued incarceration the right solution here? Because we don't believe it is. And that's why we are always working. If somebody's working hard, we want to open more mechanisms for success and for a higher level of liberty at a sooner time. That's what we stand for at prisonprofessors.com. We believe in you. We're asking you to join our coalition and be a part of the change that you want to see. My name is Michael Santos. I am the founder of Prison Professors, and I believe in you.